you are the most genuine, down-to-earth, humble guy. For your amount of success, it makes no sense. And when I came on Cold as Balls and I mentioned coming on the podcast and you said, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. You
Really?
know? I mean,
you have a lot of that. You do that a lot.
What? Doubt?
That doubt thing. You do that a lot. Like every time we talk, there's a moment, and I go, "Why would you think that?" You go,
I don't know. You know, sometimes, you know what? Actually, we talked about this on the show.
Yes.
You know how sometimes people be like, "Yo, like let's swap numbers." Like I'll give him my number out of pity.
Yes.
You'll just tell him
No.
Yeah,
I have no interest. Why, Kev? Well, I'm at a point in my life where I'm not looking for new numbers in my phone.
Yeah,
I mean,
rest of
look,
my life.
the one thing you guys should definitely realize, I think the one thing that we should just clear up right away is Dwayne would never do this because he's not the same type of person, right? Yeah. And I'm not calling him a bad person in no way, shape, or form, but right, like you guys, like we're saying stuff without saying it.
Speaking of like operation surgery and stuff, have you heard about men getting the 4-inch leg extensions?
I have.
And then are you considering that?
You know, like there's like at some point we gotta hold the right people accountable, and it's the doctors at this point. Like I don't know what you're doing to sell that you can pull all this shit off. Like what? I don't understand the confidence and comfort that you have in delivering these messages. Like all I gotta do is take your fibula, and nobody's gonna think you had a growth spurt. You clearly got the work done. This is what I'm saying. Like people are losing their fucking minds. Man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell anybody what to do with their lives. It's your life. We live in a time now where people are so taken back by the mistake. How could what? You're fired, motherfucker. You should never work again. Life for you stops at the age 28. like we.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
like if you just zoom out for 1 second, like, oh my God, that's so dumb.
It's so ridiculous. Like the beauty of talking to an older individual, and I've said this before, if you are lucky enough to have older people around you, take advantage of just sitting there and listening. And what you'll find when you listen, there's not only dope stories, there's a dope like fucking overview of life and life and the different levels that life presented that individual, good, bad, ugly, but somehow they made it to the age whatever. When we're acting as if at these young ages, we have life figured out and we don't need this shit up here. We don't need your knowledge, your information, your opportunities, your longevity. We don't need it because right here today, we deem this as a no mistake fucking zone. You have to be able to look from both POVs, right? Like you should, one thing that I got real good at is I don't just expect people to see my point of view. I'm fortunate enough to be able to see your point of view and my point. Like I can look from both ways.
And feel it. Probably.
I've been on both sides.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I have to be right all the time. I don't think that I know everything. I remember what it was like when I felt I did. I know the consequences that came from that. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to be on the fucking show. And this role came up and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get this. If I get this, holy shit, man, like I'm out of here if I get this. Like, this is it. I need this. Like, I was at the point in my career where everything was like, this is going to fucking...
This will be the one.
This is the one. Yeah. If I get this. And I didn't get it, man. And I'll never forget. I remember watching it, and I saw Bow Wow doing the lines, and I was like, damn, that was good. I was like, that was pretty fucking good. I get it. Yeah. I see why. He gave a better read. He gave a much better read. So I didn't get the part. Yeah, that's my entourage story.
Did you have a moment though? I mean, we're laughing about having the "this is it" moment, and I even looking back have a hard time figuring out when you went from the dude in 40-Year-Old Virgin, like that comedian, the funny comedian, to that's Kevin fucking Hart.
To just be ready for the opportunity when it presents itself. And that is staying in the gym, the acting classes, or being on stage as much as you possibly can. Getting a tight set, staying true to that, having a tight set. I'm gonna work on it all the time. And the reason why you're committed to that, because you don't know when the thing is. So I know the moment.
What was
I know
it?
The material. I know the exact thing. I'll never forget it. I got asked to do Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam. And at the time we were like touring, and he was like, Kev, can you do it? And I was like, man, I'm supposed to shoot my special like coming up. And he was like, dude, just like, we just do it during All-Star Weekend. We're gonna shoot it as a special. Just do like 15 minutes or something. And I was like, I don't know, man, because I want to save it for my special. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. Traveling connects the dots with everything else.
I buy it. I love luggage.
Now, how do you fucking get all these people in a room and then get all these people to do business together? That's the difference. That's where you're talking about the bigger side of thinking.
You know which one I was surprised when you launched was your tequila.
Gran Cormino.
Yeah, I was just so curious because tequila is at least what I thought. Like Dwayne, has that space. I feel like
He's doing a very good job.
Yeah,
Terramana is doing a very good
Terramana is
job.
doing great. So I was just curious because he had been crushing in the space, and then out of nowhere you launched one like you didn't look at the mountain that was Dwayne Johnson's empire. And I know you guys are tight, and then the tequila that was working and go, damn, this is a competitive space with like a friend of mine who I know is power. Like I'm gonna let him have that. You attacked it still.
Well, you have to have an understanding like they're not one and the same, and you feel like you can create a product that will get the return and engagement because of the quality and taste, then that means you are in the game. It's so dope to have a reason to get up and go at it every day. It's a fucking great feeling. Do not underestimate the good in the search and find. Embrace the boo, embrace the bomb, embrace the fail. And when you talk to people that don't have any of them, I ask you to really check and see like how real those conversations are.